on, everybody? I'm back with another YouTube video. Now, today's video, guys, I am going to be looking back at the ghost screaming and haunted hotel video and finally seal the deal for why I think the video is fake. But first, I have to make a few announcements. I am recording this video. I am recording the movie review, which I'm going to record it again because I messed up quite a bit. So that's my other planned video. And I know some of you are looking forward to the channel rant. I was thinking about doing Ireland Boys after, kind of doing some research and trying to find a YouTuber to do. So that'll probably be a video for next week. And what else? So those are pretty much all the planned videos. Other than that, make sure you stay tuned for the weekend streams. There's going to be an extra one this weekend because it is Memorial Day weekend. And school will be done by next Tuesday, so that's pretty exciting. I'm going to be getting a job, going to be getting a permit, hopefully, during the summer, and we're going to be having a vacation late summer, so don't worry about that just yet. And I think that's really all I have to say other than my usual announcements, which are stay up to date with the community posts so that you know what videos are going to be coming out next. And join the Discord. The link will always be in the description of the video. Hopefully it's not expired or it's not working. If it ever is, just tell me. I will make a new link so that you guys can join the Discord. And make sure you keep the Discord lively. It's been pretty dead right now, so I would like it if some new people would join so that we can keep it as lively as possible. But other than that, let's start talking about the video. Right, so some of you may be asking, why are you coming back to this video? I think you provided enough evidence as to why it's fake, but looking back at the video now, I always do this with my videos. I always look back at it and I'm like, I could have done that better. I could have done that better, especially videos that are from a year ago. I think that they're good then, but then I look at them a year later and I'm like, that was a bad video. So I could do the same thing with this video, but hopefully this will be the deal sealer for this video. But recently, the Ghost Screaming and Haunted Hotel video, which if you don't know, is the most popular video on YouTube. It got a huge surge of views over the last summer, for some reason, and a bunch of people have watched it, and there's been some big mixed opinions on it. Some people are agreeing with me, but the people who disagree with me seem to have a lot more to say. And a lot of the responses that I have gotten is that stuff about the way that the guy acts, or your evidence is flawed and whatnot. That's kind of the gist of what people have said in response to the video to me saying it's fake. But I today have recently done some research on the video, even more research than I did a year ago. And this is pretty much going to be my deal sealer. So the first thing that I want to say is that this happens a lot in ghost videos, is that people go onto these ghost channels and they look at the video and they're like, oh my gosh, it's real, it's creepy, how could this be fake? And they look in the description of the video, and that's pretty much all they do to try to prove that it's real. So, by the way, the guy who made this video, his name is Jimmy Nut, or the guy who posted the video at least. And in the description of the video, he says to the people who think it's fake, he's like, I couldn't have edited this. It's a mix down of the original footage and the walkie-talkie audio and whatnot. That's all it is. And basically he's trying to make a disclaimer to people who think it's fake. And people will look at this description and they'll be like, okay, well, how could it be fake then? He's even coming towards these people who think that it's fake. He is very, very strict to making people believe that it's real and whatnot. But I still think it's fake. And the reason why I think this is because a lot of people, they go into these ghost videos and they never look at the channel itself. They never look at the other videos. They never look at some of the links that they post on their about section and whatnot. And if you do this, if you look at the rest of the videos on Jimmy Nutt's channel, he's literally the channel is literally a horror movie making channel. They make horror I don't know if it's short films or it's like an hour and a half long films. I suppose it's probably short films. They make horror movies, basically. Horror short films. I'm guessing it's short films, if we're going to be honest here. And I even went to their website. It's called Blackwell Ghost. They've made like 5 short films about, I don't know what the ghost does or whatever. I watched one of the trailers. I thought it was pretty creepy. So just before you guys start attacking me like, oh my god, it's real, you know, why are you attacking Jimmy Nut and whatnot? Despite me thinking it's fake, I thought the video was actually pretty creepy, and along with his other movies that he's made. I think it's really creepy. I think it's a good idea. But World of Mr. Gray, obviously my inspirational channel, says this a lot. He says that, you know, it's one thing when you make movies and you tell people that it's disclaimer, this is actually just made for entertainment purposes, but it's another thing when you make an entertaining video, which don't get me wrong, the videos on his channel are very creepy, very entertaining. I really liked them. I watched one of the trailers. I thought it was pretty good. It looked like something that could make a lot of money in theaters for being a low-budget film, I'm guessing. And but it's another thing when you go as so far out to claim that these videos are real. This is a lot of things that clickbait YouTubers like to do and whatnot. And it helps gather attention and make people not think that it's, you know, a clickbait video, so they dislike it or they unsubscribe from the channel. Because if he's claiming that his content's real and he starts uploading more videos, people are going to be wanting to watch it and whatnot. So I hate when these YouTubers who make these movies and stuff like that claim that it's real when there's evidence to prove that it's fake. Now, I obviously haven't shown any evidence that it's fake yet, but I just want to say that before I make this. But if you look at his other videos, they are literally horror short films and whatnot, which is usually a good indicator that the videos that he claims are real are probably just projects made for entertainment purposes. I'm not saying this is completely fake, that this video is completely unauthentic, because this is a tougher one to debunk, I'll admit. But I have even more evidence to prove that I think that this video is fake. He claims that this is a mix down of the walkie-talkie footage and the original footage. Which I guess is kind of unrelated for the next thing that I'm going to say, but I did a little bit of research about regarding the hotel and what the incident that happened at the hotel and whatnot. And I challenge you to find an article before 2012, when this video was uploaded, that is a news article or some, I don't know, something before 2012, an article that talks about the incident that happened at the Wingate Hotel in 2003. I challenge you to find that. And don't say, well, before 2012, people weren't posting this kind of stuff on the internet and whatnot. No. Because the internet was still around before 2012. It was still pretty common for people to post this kind of articles and stuff like that. I see plenty of articles before 2012 created and stuff like that. So don't try to prove me wrong with that. But I challenge you to find an article that regards not to the video posted by Jimmy Nut, but to the footage from the Wingate Hotel itself. I have not found anything. Now, I didn't do extremely deep research. I kind of looked at what the top search was, but usually, like, after scrolling down for like maybe after a few scrolls, it started not talking about the Wingate Hotel. It started talking about completely unrelated stuff. So usually when you go to the next page, it's not going to say anything other or anything related to that thing that you searched up. That's how Google works. And I guarantee you, because I have done a lot of research for school stuff and things like that, it just doesn't work like that. So I challenge you to find an article that does not regard to the video that he posted, because the articles that I found were like, have you seen this video that was posted in 2012 about the Wingate Hotel incident or whatnot? They all regard to the video, but they never regard to the original footage, which kind of makes me believe that this video wasn't actually made in 2003 and the video was staged and it was some kind of project made for views, which would make sense because the first videos that he posted were the ghost screaming and haunted hotel video, and they got a lot of attention. And notice how after those videos happened, you can go to the channel page yourself, I'll put the link in the description. After those videos happened, that's when he started making other horror short films. I don't think he claimed that they were real or whatever, but obviously he realized that this was a great way to get views on YouTube, and I'm sure he makes money off of it. So I'm going to make these short films, and I can make some more money. And I don't even have to rely on YouTube. I can make money if I, advertise them and they can go into a theater or whatever. I don't think they went into a theater, but likely he made most of his money off of, like, I don't know, selling copies, digital copies probably, or something like that. This is like when the whole making ghost videos to get attention really did get popular, like in the early 2010s, late 2000s, because people started getting a lot more technologically advanced, and they were able to make these kind of creepy videos, and they figured this is a good way to make views off of YouTube and stuff like that. So that's all the evidence that I have to say. The only other thing that other evidence that I can say is I rewatched the video a few times to see like some of the possible edits that they made to make the video look fake, and the most that I can remember is that some people had seen like a shadow ghost come out of the building. It wasn't really a shadow ghost, but it was like an outline of a ghost, which is pretty much the exact same as how a shadow ghost works when you're editing a video. I can't exactly remember how people do that, but you could. He had like an outline of a ghost. It wasn't like kind of like a shimmer. It wasn't like a shadow of a ghost. I can't exactly remember how that is done, but there are many methods to be able to do some of the edits that were in the video. So this video could have very easily been edited to make those things look real and whatnot. I'm not going to break down the video. I'm not going to show you the video. I've already showed you that in the previous video, but I think that's all I really have to say for this video. Alright, so I made a cut there so that I could kind of process my brain a little bit and look up some stuff so that I can kind of refresh my memory and whatnot. But those shadow ghosts and some of the edits that were in the video can easily be done with CGI effects and stuff like that, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not really big on like knowing how exactly it's done, and I wish I was, because then it seems like I sound a lot more convincing and that I actually know what I'm talking about, rather than just saying, well, this is CGI, because not everything is CGI, but a lot of shadow ghosts are done by CGI, and one of them was like a shadow ghost. Even though it wasn't exactly a shadow, it was like a shimmer. It's basically done the exact same way. And knowing that he made films after this footage indicates that he likely knows what he's doing, and he knows how to edit these things to make them look realistic, obviously. So I think that is good evidence to show why. I'm not really going to say anything about how the guy acted or whatnot. I don't think that's really going to help with in regards to the debunk and stuff like that, or about the CCTV cameras and why they were pointed this direction, because I'm pretty obviously it was made in a hotel, but they probably had a budget. They were able to go in the hotel, make this footage, and be able to make a project. They probably got permission to do this. They wanted to choose a hotel that kind of looked creepy. It wasn't really a creepy hotel. It looked more like a normal hotel. So I guess I shouldn't really bring that up, but I think that's all I really have to say. I just want to make sure that I'm not like missing any evidence. I want to make sure that I'm giving as much as possible. But yeah, that is all I have to say. That is pretty much all I have to say for the Ghost Screaming in a Haunted Hotel video. I'm officially done talking about it, but I wanted to come back to it and talk about it again to tell you why I think it's fake. I'm sure people are still going to blast me in the comment section if this video does get popular. I think the original one will probably still be very, very popular, more popular than this one. This one might only get a few hundred views, could be even lower than that for all I know. But that's all I have to say in regards to the Ghost Screaming in Haunted Hotel video. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me if you think my evidence was logical, if it was good, if I wasn't being much of a skeptic, if my research was correct, if everything was relevant and sufficient, basically. And yeah, that's all that I have to say for the Ghost Debunk. Alright, so that is the end of the video. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, because if I talk about it anymore, I am going to go absolutely insane. So let me cross that off there, right there. But anyways, make sure you stay tuned for the extra streams this weekend. Read the community post so that you can stay up to date with the new videos that are coming, such as the movie review. I'm going to get to working on that after I eat lunch, probably. Or dinner, sorry. And make sure you join the Discord. The link will always be in the description. I will have the links to Jimmy Nutt's channel in the description, and the Ghost Screaming in Haunted Hotel debunking video that I made a year ago. I think that's all the links that I need to make. But I encourage you to do some research, look up the sources that I talked about and stuff like that. And tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Other than that, like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time.